everyone, welcome back to another video. Today, we're playing more Road to the Show. This is year 2, episode 3. Here we are, we're starting the video off with upgrading my player even more from the tokens I earned from the last few episodes here. So now, and we unlocked a perk too, so better fielding, and yeah, a couple more perks, so it improves our defense here to make it better. So there we go. So now let's build those tokens up again by playing again. So we need to double, I think it is something, I don't even know, but we failed the first one, of course. Like, it's like, just, I wish the game would give me, or not give me, one of those challenges in my first at bat of coming back and playing. Like, I just wish I could at least have an at bat or two to try to get used to the new starting pitcher instead of automatically giving me a challenge like the first at bat of the game. Especially when I took a break in between episodes. I think I recorded all these like last 3 or 4 episodes the same day, or spaced out though, not like back to back to back. They're a little spaced out, or maybe it would have been back to back days, I don't know. But yeah, this is the last video that I have recorded as of now. And then I'll probably record more when I get back from vacation. But yeah, so there we go. So it's 3-3 in the 8th inning, and we make that play on defense. And now our next at bat, being 1 for 3 against Phil Maton. 2 outs, runner on base. That was a nasty curveball. And will be good timing, good PCI. I just robbed. Alright, but now it's next at bat, extra innings, runner on third, down by 1, so we really need at least a single to tie the ball game up. And yeah, well, we do that. I called it into existence, kind of, even though this is pre-recorded and I'm voicing over it. But then it cuts to me watching the game from the dugout, and Cedric Mullins is on the team somehow. However, we got him, and he walks the game off, and we get a win out of it. So, and then game number 3, I believe, against Chicago, and maybe even game 2. Again, I'm all jumbled up. I don't even remember anything. But then good timing, bad PCI, gonna get caught, so I had to fly out there in our first at bat against Kate Horton. And then we get a go ahead 2-run homer in the 3rd inning to give us the lead. But now, yeah, 4th inning, double play opportunity. So runner on first, 2 outs, and can't get the double play because he's still second. So yeah, no double play. But then it cuts to the same inning, but 2 outs ended up happening anyways, with him still on second. And then Daniel Schneemann ground out to me at short, and yeah, make the play, keep the lead where it is. And then next at bat is 5th inning, runner on first, 1 out. Hit it pretty decently, like it's enough in the PCI, good time, but yeah, right at him. And then my next at bat, we have bases loaded in the 6th inning, only up by 1, 2 outs. And somehow I dropped the PCI that bad and missed a pitch right down the middle. Literally. I don't know what is wrong with me. And then it doesn't matter from that. We get I wish we got all 3 of the RBIs, but we get 2 of them with the ground rule double. So it makes it 6-2. And then 8th inning now, no outs. TG Friedel grounds out to me. And then 8th inning, final at bat of the game. Ep.3, runners at the corners, 1 out. So to get more insurance, and we do just that with a base hit that ended up right below the first baseman's glove. So it gets another insurance run for the team. And it's a 3-7. Carlos Rodon in the game to close it out. And Bellinger makes the play, and we get the win there against Chicago at home. And then next game, Pete Crow Armstrong in this at bat here hitting 4th, and I wasn't able to get there in time, so it's a base hit in this inning. And then it cuts to my, guess what, at this point, my first at bat of the new game against a new pitcher, Shota Imanaga. And well, we get a base hit, so not a double or better, but we get a base hit in our first at bat against Imanaga. Don't, like, how does that move the miles? I don't know. But then they couldn't make the double play, moved me up to second, but nothing happened out of it. So yeah, 3rd inning now. Runners in scoring position, and they score another run, so it's 2-0. But we get the 1 out now. Oh, runner on 3rd there. And then I don't. Long cutaway. Alright, so yeah, they didn't score anymore, just the 2 runs. And then next at bat, we hit a homer to cut the Cubs' lead down in half. And then yeah, there's the very late perfect sound that, like, I don't know why, it's just the sound is so delayed. I have no idea why it becomes so delayed in my recordings. Like, I have no control over it. It just becomes so delayed. And then that will be a ground ball for me, so it's an easy ground ball, so I get that out. And then it cuts to the 5th inning, 2 runners on, 2 outs, 3-1 Cubs. Ground ball to me, perfect reaction, and we do it, or we make the play just in time, and we get out of the inning. And then the team made it 3-2 before I came up, so we cut the lead down even more, or by another run. And then yeah, bad PCI, just late timing, fly out there to the outfield, or to right field. And then Daniel Schneemann is hitting and stolen base from Swanson there. And then the next inning on defense, 7th inning, runner still on, or stealing again. This time it's Pete Crow Armstrong, which is even a easier steal, like a free, even more of a free steal than others are. And then yeah, so 1-2 count, 2 outs. Don't know why that I showed that, but whatever. The Death Star sound effect there that the Yankees have, since they're the evil empire, a nickname for the team. And from Star Wars. And then yeah, they get a base hit and score another run. And then I come up with 2 runners on, 1 out against Phil Maton, so payback coming, or trying to do something with it, and I ground out into a double play. So I just can't hit Phil Maton. But now it's a 4-2 in the 8th inning, and that's a ground out. So easy ground out play for me on defense. And then another play on defense in the 9th inning, this time down by 2 runs. Rodon in the game, that would be a perfect reaction, keeps the runner at second, and we can make that play, so it's 2 outs now there at this moment. But then it cuts to me hitting against Griffin Jacks, 2 runners on. So I'm the winning run coming up to the plate with 1 out. So a huge walk-off opportunity. Didn't swing at the first pitch just in case. Getting used, trying to get used to the new pitcher. Like better, just finally told myself take some pitches. And yeah, it's a 1-1 count, 2-1 count now. Trying to keep ready, moving the PCI around. So it's a 3-1 count now. Ballinger on deck if I don't do it here. And we don't need Bellinger because we have me, and that's a 3-run walk-off home run. A crazy reaction from me. A lot of points for tokens, and yeah, that's a walk-off against the Cubs. Yeah, and then we cut to the next series from there, and then yeah, so we're going against Kansas City once again, but this time at home and not in Kansas City. So now it's a 0-0 ball game. I committed an error in the first inning because my player just couldn't pick it up. It wasn't my fault. It's just my player he couldn't pick it up for some reason. Even though his defense, I think, is well enough to be able to catch that. Or, make the play on that. Not commit an error. But then first at bat of the game against Cole Riggins. And we hit a home run in the first at bat against Riggins, so it gives the team a 1-0 lead already. 421 feet that ball went. Completed the mission, so we got 3 free tokens with a bunch of points to get even more tokens to upgrade my player later on. And then there's a stolen base from them. Luis Gill on the mound, and then just being forced to watch these at bats. So it's a strikeout, and then keeps the lead up to 1-0. And then a ground ball to third, but good timing, and the game rewarded me with getting a base hit there. What I deserved with that good timing, and good enough PCI, to what should be a hit. And then I stole second, so that's another stolen base. And then Bellinger hits another 2-run homer, so he's just the best when I'm on base, I guess. Just homer after homer. And yeah, so now it's 3-0 us in the 4th inning, and easy steal for Michael Garcia of the Royals. And then the Royals ended up tying the game up at 3. Runner on second, 2 outs. Chance to take back the lead. And hit it. Good timing under it with the PCI a little bit. And got lucky enough to be a double. And we score another run. So it's an RBI. And it goes up to... or whatever, take the lead back, and then Royals take back the lead. I cut from me being on base because nothing happened after it, so I just cut it out from the editing to voice this over. Yeah, but nothing happened out of it again. But then 6th inning, still down by the 1 run. I get out on the fly out to center, and then we cut to the 8th inning, down by 3 this time. So we're down 10-7 in the 8th inning, and I get unlucky again on good timing, decent PCI, kind of, yeah, just unlucky and ground out. And then down to our final out against the Kansas City Royals in this game. Down 4, Wells hits it to left field, and he catches it, so We lose that game against Kansas City at home. And then in the next game against Kansas City, I believe this is the final game of this Kansas City series. Possibly. Could be wrong. I'm a lot of the time wrong. But yeah, I'm on base. Bellinger is hitting. That is a stolen base for me. And then nothing happened after that. But we cut to second inning. Stolen base opportunity for Royals. And it's Salvador Perez. Like, you gotta understand, Salvador Perez, you are very slow. You are not a base stealer. You're not even a base runner. You're terrible. You're terribly slow. So, well, it's in game, Salvador Perez. So, we finally threw someone out, and it had to be a very slow runner. But now it's next at bat in the third inning. 2 runners in scoring position with 2 outs. Big chance to get on the board. 2-1 count. With the upgraded clutch up to 80, 60 power against lefties, 72 vision. Didn't hit well enough for a homer, so that's going to be a fly out at the warning track. So we couldn't score there. But then it's another opportunity, this time no outs with 2 runners on again, to get on the board. So let's see if I do it this time. And then yeah, they challenged that call and got it right. So instead of it being 1-0, it's 0-1 to start the at bat. But then I said, thanks for challenging it. You made me angry. And then I hit a 3-run homer the next pitch to give my team the lead. And so now Max Fried is at 82 pitches here in the 7th inning. So it looks like we finally had a starter that actually started the game and not a weird like opener thing. And then yeah, so 7th inning made that play. So now it's 1 out, same inning, just the next batter. And we make 2 straight plays, and it's 2 outs in the 7th inning. And then it cuts to the bottom of the inning with 2 runners on again with 2 outs. So another chance to get some RBIs and some insurance. Okay, took the first pitch for a strike. And next pitch I ground out to first baseman, so no insurance runs. That was Pasquantino at first, so we get out there. So now it's 8th inning on defense, still up 0-3. And can we make this play? No, we can't, because I crumbled the throw, and but it didn't end up being an error, so that's good at least. And then it cuts to 9th inning, down, or 1 out, down, or still at 3. And we make that play for the 2nd out of the inning, and then Kyle Isbell becomes the Royals' final out of the game. Here, he just hits it to Carriero, I'm guessing, in a second, and yeah, he makes the play. So he won that game against Kansas City at home. Yeah, video's almost over. All right. Okay, so then, that's not the series yet. This might be the series final. And then Luis Severino found out is a Royal in the simulation. Another weird one. But yeah, it's still in the 1st inning. Runner or layoff, or Judge led the game off again and got on base, and then we scored him just like that. So it's me on second now, 0-1 or 0-1 Yankees, and then we cut to the next 2 guys got out, and then Ryan McMahon with a 2-run homer to make it 3-0 to the short porch. Lefty special. still swinging at everything like that. And then so far we're first in hits in the league so far this year. And then they pulled off a double play like that because I got robbed, and then he just didn't stay close enough to the base and got back-picked. But yeah, tied ball game 5-5 in the 4th inning, 2 outs. Good timing for good PCI, and it gets caught at the warning track, basically at the wall. And then same score, 5th inning on defense. Garrett Cole on the mound. Another starter that actually started a game. And then another play, like it looks so easy, and I can't make that play. But they didn't score out of it, so it's good. Same inning, bottom of the inning this time. Runner on, 2 outs. 0-1 from the first pitch foul ball on the circle change. Just bad PCI and way early. And then got the PCI right, got the timing right. That is a perfect home run to go ahead 7-5 here. So very clutch. And now 7th inning on defense, Fernando Cruz against Gleyber Torres, a former Yankee that played the same position as I did a little bit. He also played second and third, but also a lot of short. But then, we make the play. And now it's 7-5, 8th inning, 2 runners on, 1 out. So we need at least one more insurance run here to give it more of a chance, or more of a bigger chance to get the win, more for sure chance. And we fouled the first pitch off, so foul ball homer, and then we hit a ball pretty decently, just late, bad PCI, but got kind of rewarded for that, and didn't drive in a run. Didn't drive in a run, but so I failed that challenge, but then we didn't score anything out of it, but we're still up 2. Gleyber Torres is going to ground out to Ryan McMahon at third, and we win that game, win the series against Kansas City. I believe that's the series, and should be the end of the video, possibly. I mean, it's been pretty close to 3 minutes, if not. Yeah, that's the end of the Royal Series. So yeah, so we won the series against Minnesota, swept the next series, so we're 4 series win streak, or I don't even know, whatever it is. Let's see, hold on, let me go back to that and pause. So the month of April, so we won that first series against Kansas City, then we swept the Cardinals, lost the series against Boston, but we won out of the 3 games. Beat Minnesota 2-1 again, and then swept Milwaukee, swept the Cubs, so 2 straight sweeps, and then won this last year's against Kansas City. And yeah, sorry. So that is the end of this video. So if you liked this one and want to see more episodes of Road to the Show, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.